Hello you guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy that you're here. If you're not, welcome back. I am going to just be taking you guys along with me throughout my week this week. Starting off, I am actually about to go work out. I'm going to just go like walk on the treadmill for, I don't know, maybe like a mile or so. I have been trying to work out 1 to 2 times a week during this pregnancy. I have not been pushing myself. I've been giving myself a lot of grace. I did not work out once in my first trimester. So if you're watching this and you're pregnant and working out seems like the absolute last thing you want to do, don't worry. Give yourself some grace. I did not work out once my first trimester, and even now I aim to work out at least once a week, maybe twice. I'm hoping in the summertime, when I have a little bit more free time and more energy when I'm not working full time, that I will work out a little bit more often, or at least like go on like longer walks outside when it's nice out, stuff like that. I do want to stay a little bit active in my pregnancy, just like walking, moving my body, but definitely not pushing myself as much as I used to. So walking has definitely been like my favorite form of exercise. I'll usually just walk. Honestly, if I get a mile in, I feel really good. Sometimes I like to walk on incline for a little bit, or like up my speed, so I'm like power walking, but I don't run because running just like, I don't know. I have not ran this entire pregnancy. It does not feel normal or good, which I think is pretty normal just because there's so much like stuff going on down there, so much pressure. But yeah, just walking has been like my go-to exercise. We all know you can't go walking on the treadmill without music or a good podcast to listen to. I've been loving my new Raycon everyday earbuds. I do want to thank Raycon for sponsoring this portion of the video, which is so exciting. I have been testing these out for the last couple months and absolutely love them. I said this is their everyday earbud. I think they're just like so sleek. These are the only earbuds that I find actually stay in my ears, and they come with a bunch of different sizes of the actual earbud part so that you can customize it to fit your ears, since everybody is so different in sizes of ears and sizes of earbuds that fit. I love Raycon because they want to give you a luxury listening experience at half the price of most typical earbuds. Also, what I love about these is that they have such a long battery life. I feel like my earbuds are always dying, and it's always the worst thing when you get into the gym, you go to work out, and your earbuds are dead. So these have an 8-hour playtime battery life and then a 32-hour battery life. So you really don't have to worry about keeping them charged on a daily basis. They'll stay charged for a really long time. It does have a compact and portable charging case, so whenever you put them in there, they're already starting to charge. I just think they're also so sleek, and they come in a bunch of different colors. So if you don't want black, they have a bunch of different really fun colors that you can get as well. They're also waterproof, which I think is amazing. I have yet to test it out just because I don't want to throw them in the washing machine. But if you accidentally put your earbuds through the washing machine, they are waterproof, so your earbuds will not get damaged. They come in 2 different modes. So they do have a noise isolation mode, which completely blacks out outside noise, which is actually really, really nice, especially when you're at the gym and it's kind of a loud environment. But they also have an awareness mode, so it doesn't completely black out the outside noise, just in case you're going on a walk outside or something and you still want to be able to hear your surroundings. They also have touch control, so if you want to pause your music, move on to the next one, adjust the volume, you can do it by tapping, which I think is really nice. And they have 3 different sound profiles, so usually most earbuds just have like one sound profile of what you're gonna get. These ones have 3 different ones, either pure, balanced, or bass sound. So just depending on kind of what you're listening to and what type of listening experience you want to have, you can customize that, which I think is really cool. Like I said, these are the only ones that do not fall out of my ears. They're the only ones that are like truly soundproof everything around me whenever I'm at the gym, which is really nice. I love that you can customize the size to fit your ears. And I also just love how sleek they are. The battery life is amazing. I could just go on and on. I think these are so cool. So I'm so grateful to be partnering with them. So I will have the Raycon everyday earbuds linked down in the description box below if you guys do want to shop them. So click that link down below if you do want to check them out, and I hope that you love them. Okay, I just got home. I actually walked about 3 miles, so I feel really good. I like power walked for half of it and then walked on incline for half of it. But I will say the discomfort is starting to become pretty real. Like, just thinking back to when I used to work out, like I could run a mile like no problem, and now a mile in, I just feel a lot of like heaviness, I feel like, obviously, because I have extra weight here. So just like my back will like start hurting me whenever I'm walking, my hips, so I had to stop like in the middle just to do like some stretches. So that's definitely new, and I imagine it'll only get worse as I get like further along. But I'm still proud of myself just for going, and I always feel so much better afterwards. I did some stretches. I have been trying to do stretches like daily just to keep myself limber, open up my hips. I don't want to become like too stiff, but the stretches are definitely becoming harder with a big belly in the way, and I am definitely losing a lot of my flexibility. But for birth, I'm trying to be as flexible as possible. But yeah, I feel really good. I am at 22 weeks pregnant, going on 23, and the belly is definitely popped, I would say. I feel like it's definitely like hard and big now. I feel like around 20 weeks I popped, like 20, 21 weeks. I don't know. I'm sure I'll get a lot bigger and I'll look back on this video and laugh that I think I popped. I'm feeling really, really good. Definitely starting to feel very pregnant, but feeling good. I did invest in some maternity leggings, so those will be really helpful just because these are definitely starting to get tight and they kind of like roll down on me. My bras are getting a little snug, so I might need to invest in a couple of those, but this is pretty much just what I've been working out in, just leggings and a sports bra. By the way, I did move this mirror that was in my office into the sunroom just because this is literally the only wall in our whole house that we had any space. It actually goes really well with the wood in this room, kind of brightens up the space. So it's funny how much smaller this mirror looks on this wall than it did in my office just because it's such a bigger wall. But I love having it here just for pictures of videos and stuff like that too, since the lighting in here is really good. I'm gonna shower. It's hair wash day. Time to wash the hair. I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, okay, it is the next day. I just left my dermatology appointment. I have been really bad about going to the dermatologist and getting just like yearly skin checks, which I know are really, really important, and I've just heard a lot of scary stories of young people having spots on them that are cancerous. So I haven't been to the dermatologist in probably like 2 or 3 years. So I just booked an appointment. I just like looked up dermatologists in my area and just went and got just like a full body scan, a full body check. She checked me like scalp to toe, which honestly just like gives me peace of mind, just makes me feel better. I do have some spots on me that have like changed or grown or darkened in color over the years, especially just like with sun exposure. But yeah, she said everything looks fine. There was one spot on my leg that she said normally she would have like taken off for biopsy, but because they use lidocaine, she said they don't like to use it on pregnant people, and so she said to come back just like after the baby's out. She's not like super concerned about it, but she said once the baby's out, come on back and we can take that spot. Just better safe than sorry. So I probably will go back. I'll probably just do a yearly appointment anyways, so they can just keep checking all my spots. But yeah, it just feels good just having someone check over your body. So this is your reminder to get your yearly skin checks. Say Smoothie King right down the street, so I decided to stop and get a smoothie because I mentioned this in my last vlog, but I've been so bad about eating healthy this pregnancy, and I know it's so important. But yeah, I haven't been horrible. I'm like being hard on myself. I just could be better about getting more veggies in my diet. I feel like I eat plenty of fruits, but I just don't get enough veggies. So smoothies have been kind of like my go-to in order to get any type of like greens in my system. And I walked in today and I said, can you just give me the like greenest, healthiest smoothie that you have? Like no added sugars or anything. I just want like all the good stuff added into it. And she laughed. And so I think what I got is the apple, kale, kiwi smoothie. It's really good. It's really sweet. Kind of tastes a little bit like apples. Honestly, that's kind of like the only flavor that I taste in it at all. But yeah, it's really good. And so I just got like the medium size. So I'm just gonna chug this. I know Smoothie King does like to add like extra sugars in their smoothies, but I told her not to add any extra sugars. So hopefully this is like somewhat healthy. I'm gonna like chug it and feel a little bit better about myself getting some veggies in. Morning. It is, what is it, Thursday morning? No, Wednesday morning. I am about to head to work. But yesterday I didn't vlog because we had a really busy day. I did not go to work yesterday. We had a doctor appointment for baby boy, checking up on him, so I thought I would just kind of like update you guys on that. So if you guys haven't watched my update vlog, all about kind of like our anatomy scan and stuff like that, go watch that because there's more detail about like what we found during our anatomy scan. But basically yesterday we went to 2 different appointments. In the morning we had what they call a fetal echo, which is basically just like a really long ultrasound focusing on his heart, all the chambers of his heart, just because the mass that they found in his lung was really close to his heart. So just precautionary, they wanted to make sure that it wasn't disrupting like the development of the heart or anything like that. So yeah, that was a really good appointment. We were definitely nervous for it, obviously, just because the heart is so important. But it was I'm really glad that we did it. So after the appointment, the doctor came in and said that everything looks good. She said from what they can see, his heart is operating completely normal and healthy. So that's really good news that the mass in his lung isn't affecting his heart. And then from that appointment, we went to a high risk like ultrasound at the fetal care center. So basically I'm going to have this type of appointment every 2 weeks. That fetal echo is just a one-time thing. But the fetal care center I'm going to be going to every 2 weeks. So I got an ultrasound just to check his lungs, which is what they'll be monitoring every 2 weeks. So they wanted to check the size of the mass. So got really good news that the mass is still small. It has grown a little bit, but they said the mass will continue to grow until 27 or 28 weeks. And then from that point on, it usually stops growing. So that's why they have to monitor it so closely, especially up until then. The doctor came back very happy with the results, that the mass was still measuring very small, which is what we want. You know, the mass is there and he will need surgery to remove it whenever he's born, but as long as the mass stays small, there's very little intervention they'll need to do during pregnancy and very little intervention they'll need to do whenever he's born. And hoping that I can have just like a normal delivery at my hospital of choice. So yeah, we got like the best news that we could at these appointments. It's very nerve-wracking going in. It's like not fun going in for this specific reason, but it is really nice just to get to see him. And I'll put some ultrasound pictures up on the screen so you guys can see him. And I always post these over on my Instagram. I always update over there first. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll put my username right here. But it is really special just getting to go in every couple weeks and see him and see how much he grows and develops in just 2 weeks. They did the like 3D scan on the screen, and so we actually got to see like his cute little face, and he's growing like so much. Like he has like fat on him now. I feel like at a lot of the previous ultrasounds he was just so teeny and small and just like skin and bones, and now he has like fat on him, a cute little chubby face, cute little nose. And yeah, it's just so surreal like seeing him on the screen. I'm like, oh my gosh, like he's in there. Like my brain just like cannot compute. I cannot understand that he's in there. It's so crazy. And during the ultrasound he was like kicking like crazy. Like my stomach was like moving around a bunch. And they said he's definitely still measuring big. His head is like 85th, 90th percentile, but she said that's a good thing. You want a big baby, you want a big head, a big brain. And so yeah, he's doing really good, which is just like so relieving. It's just, I don't know, like my whole pregnancy I've had a lot of anxiety, I will say, like first trimester anxiety, and then now that I'm in my second trimester, which most moms lose that anxiety, we have this situation that we have to monitor now. So yeah, I always just leave those appointments feeling so happy and excited to meet him. So yeah, just wanted to kind of update you guys on that. I think I have an OB appointment next week, just like a normal OB appointment, and she's going to talk to me about my glucose test, which is going to be interesting. I don't know why, I'm just like nervous for some reason. I feel like I'm gonna, like the drink is gonna make me sick just because I don't drink or eat a lot of sugary things, and when I do, sugar does typically make me just kind of like sick feeling. So let me know if you took the glucose test when you were pregnant, or if you're pregnant, and how your body responded to it, because I'm definitely a little nervous. I don't want to get sick. That is the update. Baby boy and I are doing good, and Kyle was actually able to get off work yesterday and come to the appointment, which is so special because he never gets to come to anything because his schedule is so busy. So yeah, it was really nice that he was able to get off, but I am like full comfy mode, like sweats today for work just because I'm so tired. I posted on my Instagram yesterday about second trimester tiredness. I feel like everyone talks about first trimester exhaustion and then like third trimester tiredness just because you're so big. But yeah, second trimester has been great. I feel like weeks like 14 to 20, I had my energy back. I just had like a cute tiny little belly. And now I don't know if he's going through a growth spurt. I'm going through a growth spurt, but I have just been like so exhausted. Like I get home from work and I have to lay down immediately, and then I just have like no energy or motivation to do anything whenever I get home from work. And I'm like hoping that it's just a couple week thing, just like he's going through a growth spurt and I'm just gonna be like a little tired for a couple days. Because if I'm this tired for the next 3 months, I'm not going to get anything done. So I did post that on my Instagram, and a bunch of like the messages came like pouring in from a bunch of moms saying like they were the exact same way or are the exact same way right now. So I think pregnancy just differs for everyone. I think it's just exhausting on your body in general because all of your energy is going towards creating a life, a human life. So I'm definitely like giving myself grace and like letting myself rest whenever I need it, just because I know obviously why I'm tired, because I'm building a baby. But a couple people did tell me to get like my iron levels checked at my next appointment, so I am going to tell my doctor just how tired I've been. But yeah, that's kind of been a struggle. Just been so tired, like at work even, like I just do not have the energy, especially with teaching kindergarten. They require so much energy. My poor co-teacher, she really has like taken the reins this year, and I'm just like so grateful for her because she understands she has kids and she's so sweet. She's always just like encouraging me to like rest and stuff, but I definitely have been exhausted and not the most like upbeat, energetic kindergarten teacher, but obviously like they understand. They know what's going on. All right, I need to go. I need to head out and head to work. I am bringing a bunch of like teacher teas to work because these are my last few weeks teaching and I just won't need them anymore. So I have just like a bunch of really cute teacher teas. So I'm going to put them in like our teacher break room and just say like free teacher teas, like come get them if you want them. They're all like size small, medium. So I figured there's some teachers that might want them, and if they don't, I'll just take them home and donate them elsewhere. So yeah, it's kind of sad. I gotta part way with all my cute little teacher teas. All right, it is the end of the school day today. I know I haven't been vlogging much at school lately, but I wasn't even here yesterday. Tuesday, I left a little bit early for my dermatologist appointment. And then today was just like my last day of the week because I'm going on a trip. I don't know if I mentioned that in this vlog, but Kyle and I are going to Arizona tomorrow. We're leaving really early in the morning to fly to Tucson for a wedding. We're actually flying into Phoenix and then we're gonna rent a car, drive to Tucson. But yeah, so I've had like a really short week this week at school, but we're really excited. We've never been to Arizona. And it's supposed to be like in the 90s, like super sunny and nice. Let me know if you're from Arizona because we're really excited to go. So when I leave school, I have to go home and pack. We're only going to be there Thursday through Sunday, but I do need to pack some things for the trip. We went shopping and I got a new dress because the dress that I planned to wear to the wedding did not fit the bump anymore. So I had to go out to the mall. Kyle and I both went together. It was really fun, and we went shopping for a new dress for me, and I got this really pretty dress that I'll show you when I get home, and Kyle got an outfit to wear as well. So that's the plan. We're gonna go home. I need to shower, wash my hair. I'm gonna put on a self-tanner, let that like soak, marinate tonight. I need to pack my suitcase, just like get everything ready because our flight is at, sorry if you can hear the kids screaming outside. Our flight is at like 5 a.m. So we have to leave our house by like 3 a.m. to go to the airport. So yeah, it's gonna be like a really, really early flight. I'm honestly probably gonna get into bed at like 8 p.m. tonight just to try to get some sleep before we have to head to the airport. But yeah, I'll take you guys along with me through all that. So I'm gonna leave here in probably just like 15 minutes or so, head home and get to packing. One of my kindergarten teammates was giving away some of her books. She's a big reader, so she had a bunch of books she was giving away. So I grabbed these two. I've never read Where the Crawdads Sing before, but I've heard that it's really good. I know it's a movie as well. And then she said this one's really good, The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. I don't actually know what it's about, but she said it's like a little mystery thriller. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna take these home. Let me know if you guys have read these and if you like them. Since I checked in, and whenever I got home I went to let the dogs out and I was like, shoot, I totally forgot we need someone to watch the dogs while we're away. I had talked to my parents about it a while ago, but I called my dad. I was like, hey, you want to come pick up the dogs? So I ended up having to drive to go like meet him with the dogs. Very grateful that we have family that lives close by that can watch the dogs for us whenever we're out of town, and they love going over to Grandma and Grandpa's. My parents have a backyard with the fence and everything, so they love going over there. But then I got home and showered, did like a full body shower, shaved, which is just getting harder, you guys. I really just cannot bend over, can't reach my ankles very well. I'm just like blindly shaving at this point, but it had to be done because we had to self-tan, which I don't even know if you can really tell. I feel like I don't look at all tan anymore. You can kind of see on my hands. But just put on some self-tanner. I just used the Loving Tan self-tanner like you guys saw. It's just like a mousse. I really like it. It kicks in within like a couple hours, then you can wash it off. And I feel like it lasts for a good like week, as long as you're not exfoliating or anything throughout that week. So I'll be nice and tan for Arizona and for our wedding. I showed you guys the two dresses. The pink dress is for the like welcome dinner on Friday. Kyle's gonna wear a cute little pink button up to match me. And then I'm wearing that like spicy orange dress for Saturday. Kyle kept saying like, you have to wear something colorful. It's Arizona. Like, I don't know where he got that, but he just really wanted me to spice it up for the dress that I wore to the wedding. So he kept, like, every time we'd go shopping and he'd see a dress, he kept pointing out these like vibrant orange ones for some reason. So I feel like he manifested that color. And after I tried on a bunch, that was the one that just stuck. It was the one that just like fit me the best. It was really hard and very humbling going shopping for dresses. 6 months pregnant, just my body doesn't quite look the same as it used to. It doesn't squeeze into those tight dresses like it once did. I did order some shapewear off of Amazon that like can like hug the bump in and hug everything else in. So I am going to be wearing shapewear underneath that tight dress. But I did feel really good in it. I like the color. I think it'll look really good with the tan. I'm probably gonna wear my hair up in like a cute little bun with some like big gold earrings. I think that'll be cute. So yeah, I'll definitely post pictures and stuff of Kyle and I this weekend if you guys want to go follow me over on Instagram. But yeah, so we are pretty much all packed. I just needed an airport outfit, which I always dress super comfy to the airport. Like, I look like a homeless person every time I go because I hate being cold on a plane. So I always wear like layers. So I'm just gonna wear, I have this cute little, like a little matching set from Amazon. It's just like a black knit matching set. Just looks like pajamas, but I'm just gonna wear that with some Converse on the plane tomorrow. And then whenever we get to Arizona, I'll have to change because it'll be like 90 something degrees. So I'm gonna change into probably like some biker shorts with a cute little tee with my Converse. And then I don't really know what all we have planned in Arizona. I think we'll probably hang out at the pool for one day. So I did pack a cute little maternity swimsuit in case we do hang out at the pool. But other than that, I just brought like comfortable clothes. I know it's going to be so blazing hot and I'm going to be so pregnant. I just want to be comfortable. So just brought a lot of like comfortable clothes. I've been loving the like little onesie jumpsuits. Those are really comfortable just to wear with a pair of sneakers. So I brought a couple of those actually. And then I brought a pair of cute little like linen pants to wear with a tank top. But yeah, other than that, we're just gonna be like dressing up Friday night and Saturday night. So I'm really excited. I'm not excited for this early flight. Honestly, it's going on like 7:30. Kyle's not home yet. He should be home soon, but by the time he gets home, I'll probably already be in bed just because I'm already so tired. I know I could fall asleep, and that way I'll get at least a few hours of sleep before we have to wake up at 3 a.m. Yeah, gonna marinate in my tan a few hours longer. It's always so funny, like tanning the belly. It's like rubbing it on, like it's such a big surface now, but I had to tan the belly. Hopefully this tan will stick around for the next couple days for the wedding on Saturday. And then I'm just bringing a carry-on. This is the bag I always use for carry-on. I brought this like all throughout our honeymoon to Italy. I actually don't remember. I think this was gifted to me a while back. I don't remember where it's from, but it's just a cute duffel bag. So I just pack, honestly, like most of my toiletries, my passport, toiletries, makeup, sunglasses, and then I always bring a bag full of just stuff that you never know you're gonna need. And then love to bring some neck pillows. We have a few different options. I'm gonna see which one Kyle wants to use tomorrow, but always a necessity to have a neck pillow to sleep on the plane. And then yeah, we are all set. So I'm about to go to bed, wake up early. I'm actually gonna sit down and edit this vlog real quick though before I go to bed. That way I can get this up for you guys on Saturday. So when you guys are watching this, I'll probably be getting ready for a wedding. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I know my vlogs have just been kind of like random clips like thrown in throughout the week, but someone messaged me saying they kind of like that style rather than like a more structured vlog. So let me know what you think. I definitely know what you mean. I do kind of like a more just like chatty random week in the life vlog, but it is fun sometimes to have those like super edited structured vlogs as well. So thank you again for watching. As always, I love and appreciate you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.